The Galactic Council had always believed humanity to be a primitive species. Sure, they had firepower, resilience, and an unnatural aggression that made them formidable, but technologically, they were still playing catch-up. Or so the galaxy thought. The Velthar Dominion, one of the mightiest empires in the universe, learned of humanity's first steps into interstellar travel and had dismissed them as inconsequential. Their scout ships monitored human progress with idle amusement, reporting back to their high command with scornful assessments. The humans were barely grasping the rudiments of faster-than-light travel, still experimenting with fragile warp bubbles and outdated jump drives. Or so the Velthar believed. That illusion shattered when the first human fleet arrived at Velthar Prime. No ships had been detected in the system prior. No warning signs, no spatial distortions, no buildup of energy, nothing. Yet, suddenly, the humans were there. A vast armada of sleek, dark vessels, bristling with weapons that made even the Dominion's most advanced dreadnoughts look archaic. Panic spread across the Velthar High Command as the realization set in, the humans had developed a form of FTL travel beyond anything known to the galaxy. The Velthar Admiral, Zelthun, demanded answers. How did they arrive without detection? Even phase gate technology leaves residual distortions. This is impossible. It wasn't just a matter of arriving unseen. Their ships moved erratically, appearing and disappearing in seemingly random locations, defying every known law of physics. Velthar defenses scrambled to react, but their sensors couldn't lock onto targets that phased in and out of existence faster than their computers could process. Then came the transmission. A human commander, clad in an armored suit that gleamed under artificial light, appeared on every Velthar screen. His expression was calm, almost amused. You always assumed we were slow. That our technology was crude. That was your first mistake. Zelthun snarled. What trickery is this? No species moves without a trace. The human smirked. You think in linear terms. Your species, like the rest of the galaxy, sees space as a vast ocean to be crossed. You bend it, tear through it, use gates or tunnels. But we don't cross space. We skip it. For a moment, silence reigned. Skip it? Zelthun struggled to comprehend the implications. FTL travel always left behind some measurable signature. But if the humans had found a way to bypass the very concept of distance, if they could move from one point to another without actually traveling between them, then their warships could strike anywhere, at any time, without warning. Impossible, he whispered. Is it? The human commander's eyes glowed faintly, the only indicator of the neural link that connected him to his ship's systems. You saw it with your own eyes. And now, you'll see something worse. The Velthar fleet launched everything they had. Energy cannons blazed, torpedoes swarmed, and gravitic mines detonated. But it was meaningless. The human ships flickered in and out of existence, dodging attacks as though they could see the future itself. A cruiser charged forward, only for half of its body to vanish, split cleanly in two as a human battleship materialized inside it, then phased out again. Velthar warriors were no cowards, but what followed could barely be called a battle. It was a massacre. Within minutes, the once mighty Velthar fleet was reduced to drifting debris. Zelthun, bloodied and seething, could do nothing as the screens flickered once more. The human commander's expression remained neutral. This was just a demonstration, he said. You assumed we were weak. That was your second mistake. Zelthun gritted his teeth. And our third? The human's smile finally faded. Believing that we'd stop here. Then, one by one, the human ships disappeared, leaving behind nothing but the ruins of an empire that had, just moments before, considered itself invincible.